What's going on, guys? I'm coming to you for help, and it's kind of it's a little embarrassing, but at the same time, I've been faced with a pretty life changing situation for the better, though. For the better, it's a better opportunities ahead. And one of the subscribers here kind of gave me some advice and said, you need to tell people about this because there are a lot of people that follow you that would love to help you that don't follow you on Facebook and your other social media platforms. So I said, all right, that's great. Where's my direction in life going and stuff like that. When my father's sick, my father's in the hospital, and he's got neuropathy. He's got type 2 diabetes. Um, and, out of nowhere, I get a call from him last week, Friday. It was like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And he says, I'm in the hospital right now. And I said, Dad, what's wrong with you? And he said, they're probably going to amputate my leg by Sunday. And I said, what's going on? Just tell me what's going on. Quit playing with me. Like, tell me. And he said, well, I've been here 9 days now, and um, I know they're going to remove part of my foot. My legs are turning black. I've got almost no circulation down there at all. And the diabetes has got so bad that I'm kind of starting to shut down a little bit. He was functioning fine normally up top, but down low, he kept asking us to put his feet back in place because they were hurting so bad. There were certain spots he could feel, certain spots he couldn't feel, certain spots were getting uncomfortable because his legs kept falling to the outside and it was making him really uncomfortable and stuff. He got to the point where he just admitted to me, he said, I'm not even myself now. I'm starting to get to the point where I've been in this hospital so long and I'm dealing with this condition. It's tearing me apart. I'm deteriorating and I don't know what to do. I need to change something, but he's never been a person to want to change his diet. He just eats whatever he wants. He doesn't change anything. And I said, Dad, I'm going to move home. I'm going to move home and I'm going to take another job and I'm going to take care of you and Mom and I'm going to do the things that I wanted to do a long time ago, but you guys didn't let me. But unfortunately, right now, I am in a bad situation because I'm leaving my job. I've got a little bit of money put away, but not very much. And I don't ask people for money, but when I talked about this openly on my Facebook group, Patty and Rena and many other people, Phyllis, everybody came forward and said, we need to help you. You've been helping us for years now, and we've had so much success with listening to you over everybody else, which I'm not tooting my own horn. It's just sometimes people pick somebody that they can really relate to, and that's who changes their life. Well, Patty and everybody kind of got together and they said, nope, we're going to create a GoFundMe. We're going to create a page for you. And you're going to need to tell people about what's going on because out of respect for them, you've helped them. They want to help you. You need to tell them. You need to let them help you because it's time for you to get back to your family. And I said, okay. And I had been putting some money away. But it's going to be expensive because the move, I have to take my tools, I have to rent a U-Haul truck, I have to drive all the way up there, I have to bring it back, I have to drop the truck off, then I have to drive my car all the way up there, then I've got to be able to survive for so long before I get my first check from the new company. But the new company, I'll just be completely honest with you, is Rush Truck Centers, Rush Enterprises. They are the largest truck center in dealership in the entire world. And because I'm talking about this now, I could just tell you right now that it's not like I'm taking or people are giving me money and I'm not doing anything about it. I feel bad, and I want to be open and transparent with you guys about things that are going on right now. Um, so I wrote up a GoFundMe about my situation and what's going on. And my parents need me pretty bad right now. My mother ate keto the whole time I was there. We made a pork rind nacho thing. She loved it. She fell in love with it. She said, "Oh my God, Rich, I didn't even know this was healthy." She ate Lou Malnati sausage crust pizza, and I told her this is not a daily thing. This is not like the perfect whole food keto, but it's good whole food keto. Um, and I said, doing this stuff at home, you'll notice your blood sugar doesn't get out of control. You can actually enjoy your life. You can find a lot of fun foods that don't take a lot of effort to put into it. And you can make this journey what it is if you really want to, Mom. She said, yes, just write everything down. So I went on the keto group and I actually titled the heading to it and I said, help me come up with Mom's grocery list. She wants to start doing keto, but she doesn't call it keto. She just says, tell me what to eat. And I put all keto foods on there, went down all the veggies, all the meats, all the oils, and I put why there's certain oils she shouldn't use, things like that. And it was it was it was pretty cool because she was really receptive to it, and then she started eating that way. And then she kind of disclosed to me. She said, "Well, I've been feeling a lot better if I just wake up and have black coffee in the morning, but I don't even eat breakfast. Like, I'm not even really hungry until like 1, 2 o'clock. And I said, Mom, that's perfect. If you learn to eat right, coupled with intermittent fasting, like that's what you're doing right now. Do you know how much you can actually heal yourself? And you're already doing part of that. You just have to pick the right foods now. And she was excited. She said, "I see. I don't know any of this stuff." And the doc. I don't want to mention his name. Somebody calls it powdered butt syndrome. When somebody's been, an authoritative figure, a parent or something for so long of you, or sometimes they don't want to listen to what you have to say. And it's kind of like, even if you're the smartest person in the world or whatever, they're still your parent. They're still older than you. They've still experienced more than you. And a lot of times it's looked down as, ah, maybe you know what you're talking about, but you're still my kid, so whatever. Well, now it's not that way. Now mom is like, okay, I really want to learn this. I want to learn how to do it. Please help me. Your father, he had the whole entire center section of his foot removed. Like, I didn't even know what to expect when I got there, and his foot swelled up so large and so fat. It was full of blood, and it was turning purple and black, and his whole leg was purple and black all the way up to the knee. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea that it was this bad. And he said, yeah, here's the pictures of what they did. And he showed me they took the entire top of his foot and removed it all the way around to the bottom, from the back of his toes all the way to his heel. And there's nothing there anymore. It's just like meat and bone, just like it's barely covering it. I don't know if they're going to put like a prosthetic there to fill in that spot so he can walk normal or walk with a cane. But I need to be home. We're at that point now where they don't know if the infection is going to stay away. They don't know if it's going to come back. They don't know if they're going to have to start removing limbs. They just kind of did like a last-ditch effort to see if they could save what was there, and then maybe make some drastic changes to kind of keep up with what little bit he has left. And I came back to work immediately, and I told my boss, I said, look, I can't be here anymore. I'm really sorry. I got to find another job. I got to go back home and I got to live with my parents. If my dad has, multiple surgeries and stuff in his condition the way he is now, I don't know if he'll make it through all that. Especially people with diabetes that have to go through multiple surgeries. A lot of times they don't make it through that kind of stuff. A lot of times their health goes downhill very, very quick after that because they're bedridden. I want to be there in the nursing home with them. I want to be at home with them. I want to be helping him cook dinner for him. I want to be there for them, and not that they're receptive to what I'm trying to do, and at least make what little bit of a good life that he can enjoy possible. And at this point in my life right now, I'll post it. At this point in my life right now, I will. Hi, RC. RC is one of my favorite people on here. Um, at this point, I need to get back home, and the funding is really, really low. And I was told that I need to post it on here. I need to give people a chance to help me because of what I've been doing and how much time I put in this. You guys don't understand how much time I put in this sometimes. I run 6 different Facebook groups where I try like carnivorous biohacking. Let's add a food in there that's not necessarily carnivore. And then I do another group for new people with boot camps. And then I do another group that's got almost 5,000 people with regular keto. And then I got another group that's for people that don't want to deal with swearing and cursing and people that are vulgar. And it's called Carnivore Keto Christians. And I run all these different platforms, and it takes all my time away, completely all my time away. So I'm putting so much money back into advertising myself, paying for Facebook ads about myself, sponsoring my group, doing giveaways and stuff. Lately, things have been a little hectic for me. So when people realize that I put that much money and effort into what I do, and they said, let people help you back. I think it's time for people to help you. And I set a total of like $5,000 is what it's going to cost me to move. And I do have a little bit of that already gathered. The 4 or 5 of them, I think 11 people total. 11 people total have already donated, and no matter what it is, it's whatever you can offer helps. And 11 people, from small donations to pretty decent sized donations, have already raised $380 for me in the last I think it's 2.5 days, because I've really impacted their life. I've really helped them, and I want to continue doing this, but I'm afraid that if I take everything that I have left, that it's going to leave me basically dry with nothing, and I'm going to be struggling pretty bad. So when Patty found out about that and Rena found out about that, they said, "Well, it's time to ask for help then. Don't let your ego get in the way. Actually, go ask people for help because you need to be there for your family." So to let you guys know that I'm not just taking your money without and trying to be some kind of bum and just living off social media. What I've done is I have reached out to Rush Enterprises. Rush Enterprises is the largest trucking dealership in the entire world. Mechanic fleet, everything. They started in Texas and they spread all over the United States. They made me a conditional offer today. I did accept. 401k, medical, retirement, vision, dental. It's a union job, so you're very, very well taken care of. They want me immediately, but I told them I have I have to get ready to move, so it's going to take me about a week or two. And I have a keto seminar coming up here at one of the local libraries where I want to be here to teach people before I leave. And on the weekend, I can drive up there and then drive back, and then drive up there and then drive back. I want to be here for people. I want to be able to teach them. I want to be able to see them. I don't want to go up there right away and then turn around and come back and then drive back up there again. I need to get myself together here to make sure I don't have to come back here when I leave. And I don't want to leave these people high and dry. So my parents understand. I'm going to go ahead and do the keto seminar, which is going to cost me more money, March 9th, which I think is a Saturday, and it's 3 to 5 p.m., which I will live stream that for you guys so you guys can see I'm being honest with you. I'm not lying to you about anything. My whole life is transparent to you guys. You guys know everything about me. I mean, this new job, it's going to pay very well. If I can, it's on the south side of Chicago, so it's very expensive to be there. So the cost of living is higher. The pay is going to be higher. It's $32.41 an hour. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of position right now where I can make that kind of money to get into a spot where I have a bunch of money put away. Like when I move up there, I will be able to put money away, but I got to get there first. So I'm reaching out to you guys and asking for a little bit of help. Whatever you can help with, it's going to be going towards my move, my tool expenses, and making sure that I can stay afloat and provide for myself until I get my first paycheck from Rush Enterprises. So anyhow, that's my story, guys, and I apologize. I kind of feel weak for asking, but I need help. So I'll leave my GoFundMe in the description box and in the comment section. If you guys can, whatever you can put out is going to help me get back to my family. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you, and thank you for everybody that's here, everybody that will be here. You mean everything to me. You are the